Hey everyone, I'm Puri and this is Purology. Today I'm going to be unboxing the Samsung Odyssey G8 Neo. It is a 4K 240Hz panel. It uses micro LED technology, and it's got a whole host of other features and specifications that make it really special that I'm not going to list out here, but I'll leave in the description below. Yeah, and I'm just going to get right to it. So this is the box for the Odyssey Neo G8. First thing off the bat, I have the Odyssey G7. This is kind of the successor to that model, which you can see right behind here. And the first thing I noticed is that it comes in a standard brown box, just labeled Odyssey Neo G8. I do remember that the G7 came in a glossy finished box with a nice graphic on the box and everything. So one thing I noticed, I mean, for a premium product, it is nice to get some nice packaging along with it. So it's nothing big, but it is something I noticed. I usually show the entire package before I do anything, but this is really just a nondescript box. This is an Odyssey G8 32. First thing is the installation guide. Pretty standard for a monitor. Tells you how to unpack it, tells you how to install the LED circular fixture, it looks like, and the stand. And it's got some instructions for how you manage the wires. Okay. The standard stuff. Whoa. Okay. I don't know how well you can see that, but this is the stand. Holy crap, it's huge. So this is a 32-inch monitor right here. The stand is freaking huge. At least the base of it, I mean. Another accessory for the back of the monitor. So this is an insert for the monitor. For that. And this is the arm for the stand. You can't really see it through the packaging, but it's got a nice white finish, which I always appreciate. I'm a sucker for white PC parts. And we've got our AC power adapter in white. Oh yeah. And then we've got our other cables here, along with another packet of instructions here. I'm not going to be using the stand. I've been kind of lazy on updating my setup here, but it's probably going to replace, it's going to replace the G7 as my primary, and then we'll see what I do with the other. Oh, that's not good. Okay. So there's the bottom panel on on this part, so remember to take that out before you move the styrofoam. Here's that bottom panel. It's freaking huge. Look at this thing. Oh man, this is nice. Ooh, this is nice. So it's got the 1000R curve, just like the G7, which is a very aggressive curve. Most people love it or they hate it. I can't go back to anything after trying anything else after trying it. I think it gives you extra peripheral vision without extra strain on your eyes. I think it's, I love the 1000R curve. So here's the design of the monitor. It's in all white. Oh man, this thing is so sick. And here are the controls. Here's the panel. We got a Samsung logo right here. Turn it over. All white glossy back panel. It's a nice little design. Here are the connections. I hope I'm getting this in the frame. So that's it for the box. And the contents, this is just the bottom styrofoam piece. Like I said a little earlier, I'm kind of disappointed with the box because I do like to see the kind of packaging that companies make for premium products. So it is what it is though, I guess. Okay, actually there's a few more things I want to show here. So one part is installing this circular piece. So you need to put it together. Oh man, those do not show up well. This blue light. And then you just twist it into place. So I'll show you. You just put these parts together. And now I understand why they even out this ledge here, it's so that you can actually stand it up. It's relatively balanced. So then you just need to put this part into here, and you twist it into place. If you're going to be mounting it on a monitor arm, like I have on my desk, you need to install this. So I think, okay. So if you're using a monitor arm and you need to use a VESA style mount, then you're not going to install this part. You're going to use this thing. Drop this in here. There's a notch that matches up with the top of this. There's only one orientation you can go. You got to screw this in and use this as a VESA mount. Which is what I'm going to do here. Alright. So I'm going to take my G7 down for a second. Oh man, it's dusty as hell. Holy shit. Let me dust this shit off. Okay, so this is the G7. This is a 1440 240Hz panel. You can see the design is a little bit different. It's got these little vented RGB light thingies here. I've got the mount back here, but it's got a little LED ring in the back, like a little Iron Man arc reactor looking thing. The overall design is kind of the same. It's got a little facelift on the G8. You know, it looks a little updated, maybe. And then the control is actually a joystick on the G7 with a button. And the G8 has, you know, discrete buttons for each direction instead of this joystick type controller. In terms of connections, I think it's the same. 2 display ports, 1 HDMI. It's got some USB ports, an audio jack, and then it has like that USB-C supercharging feature as well. So I'm gonna put it side by side with the G7 so you can see it. Oh, it's not gonna stand up. If you want to see the aggressiveness of the curve, it's pretty curvy. Here they are back to back. You can see they look very similar. The design of the G8 is flat. It's got this little splitter design here in the middle. It also has a full ledge that comes out to the depth of the upper panel here. The G7 has kind of a leveled surface here, where it gets lower in depth as you go down the design, and then down here it's offset from the edge of the panel here, as opposed to this one where it matches the depth. Kind of like this better because it's easier for the wires to go under, but we'll see how it goes. So G7 has been my baby for a while. We're gonna start running the G8, and then I'm going to start doing some reviews on that, so be on the lookout for it. Alright, thanks for joining.